Ash, back at it with another one. Out the park again. I read The Setup by Dan Bilzerian, and here's my little book overview. I highlighted the key important factors of what I liked in the book, what I believed to be true, and what I think can help you and me in this journey of setting up your life to achieve what you want. First, you have to be willing to accept what you know about yourself is true and what is false. You have to be willing to realize your weaknesses and your strengths. You have to truly and clearly look at yourself in the mirror and realize what is really true about yourself and what is not true about yourself. And you have to be willing to put in the work. You have to be willing to work on those strengths. You have to be willing to fail, fall flat on your face, and not give a fluff about what others say. You have to truly not give a F and just keep working on yourself. Number 2, welcome criticism. You have to welcome criticism into your life. If people are giving you positive, great criticism, accept it. Even if it's negative criticism, accept it and take what you want from it. Of course, there's going to be people who just talk nonsense. But also, there's going to be people who give you great criticism that if you take in and absorb that criticism and actually use it for the better, you're going to be a better man. Number 3, to own who you truly are, you have to own the judgment and the controversy of others. I know definitely making this YouTube channel, I'm going to be talking about some stuff that others are not going to agree with, and that's okay. I've just got to accept it, and I hope people can come into this with an open heart or with more of a warm heart, feeling like, okay, he's thinking what's on his brain. He's, trying to do his best. So, 3, accept. Never gamble when the game is rigged against you. That's just a little quote he put in the book that I thought was kind of funny and kind of cool. I like that. So don't go to the casino. Simple as that. 5, this is going to be about girls. He talks a lot about girls in this book because obviously a lot of young men nowadays kind of have problems with talking to girls or getting themselves out and actually being able to have a conversation with girls regularly. And this is something that I actually did before I even read this book, and it helped me a lot. And it's going up and not going into the intention of trying to hit on a girl, but just speaking with them. Just go into the conversation, just speaking with them as a normal human being. Not putting them on a pedestal, but just going up and speaking with them. And he says in the book that the more you go out and you talk to women, and the more you go out and you fail and you learn, the more you don't really care. The less you care, and the more they feel that energy of, okay, this guy actually really doesn't care. He's just relaxing, having a good time, and they like that. Number six, he says that in order to get laid easier, if that's what you want to do, go ahead and do it. I wouldn't really recommend it. But if you want to go out and just get laid more, if you want to go out and just have more time around girls, he says to get your environment ready for girls. To get in an environment where there is a lot more girls, where it's more conducive to take women back. So an example he gave was his friends had this boat that they would go out on, and they would invite chicks, and when they would get off the boat, his place was right there. So instead of taking a while to get back to his place to hook up or do whatever Dan Bilzerian wanted to do, who knows, man? That man doing whatever out here. It was so easy for him to hook up. It was so easy for him to get chicks. Also, right next to the club, he had a place. Also, where there's one chick, there's going to be many chicks. So, just think about different environments and different ways where you can make it easy on yourself, and don't make it counterproductive to easily get chicks back to your place or a hotel or whatever you want to do. Whatever you want. To each to own, baby. Number 7, when you're going through something difficult, don't look at it as 3 or 4 months of dreadful work. Take it day by day. Take it day by day and realize that, the days are going to start going by a little bit quicker, whether you like it or not. And that you got to set achievable goals. You can't set these super big high goals. You can, but also throughout the day to day, you got to set these little achievable goals to hit that big high goal. So set achievable goals, take it day by day, and don't think so far into the future where, it's going to be so many different months. It's going to be so many. If I would have done that, I would not have started YouTube. Literally taking it day by day. I wake up, I got to do one thing, do it. And I do it, and here I am, still making videos. So take it day by day. Number 8, through much discomfort, through much failure, you develop an inner confidence that no one can breach. Through so much discomfort, through so much failure, through so much dreadfulness, you get this inner confidence that is so hard to break. And you get it throughout all aspects of life. So keep pushing, keep failing, keep trying, and you'll eventually get that inner confidence. People will feel it. That's for sure. Number 10, a huge tip that he gives. I even wrote this in my notes right here, circled it. The biggest way to succeed at anything in life, from what he puts in the book, from poker to girls to YouTube to life setup to your goals, your dreams, is to take as much action as you can and cram it into as little space as possible. As much experience into the shortest period of time. As much as you can click on and watch these videos, you have to go out and experience it yourself and cram it into the shortest period of time as possible. That's what I've been doing with these YouTube videos. So write down something that you need to do, that you have been wanting to do. Write it down and start now. Start now and keep crushing it, keep pushing it. Keep going day in and day out in the shortest period of time, instead of having to extend it once a week and do that for a year or two. How about a month or two daily and see how far you progress in whatever you want to do. You got this. You just gotta put in the work. Simple as that. Number 11, when getting rejected, take the rejection and don't keep pushing. Don't keep being needy. He says that when you get rejected by a girl or a guy, whatever, don't come off as needy and trying to push more and trying to get that attention more. Just lay off, chill out, and let time do its thing. Number 12, if a girl isn't super into you, he says to go and try and find a girl who is super into you, because the dynamic is a lot easier. It's a lot better, he says, to actually be able to hold that attraction and keep that attraction. And playing that beggar, playing that super needy type of guy just pushes them away anyways. So when you have a girl or when you have a guy that actually is somewhat more attracted to you, you have that power that you can keep, and you have that perfect dynamic relationship where it can last a lot longer. Number 13, he said that if you want to get laid, if you want to have an easier time with women, he says get as much women around you as possible and as less guys around you as possible. So it's a shortage of men and an abundance of women. So of course the women are gonna want you because there's not too many guys around. Simple as that. It's literally the laws of supply and demand. Take that what you want. Do what you want with that. Also, when the girls are around, giving one girl attention will make the other girls want your attention more. They will want that attention, that energy, and it makes actually giving a girl a lot of attention a good thing, because the other girls are like, wait a minute, why am I not getting this attention? Take what you want with that as well. Number 13, 14, whatever it is to truthfully answer the person's question truthfully. Even if you know the person is not going to like your answer. And it's to build trust. It just builds trust. It knows that you're not going out of your way to try to please them, and that you're just being you. You're telling the truth, that what you really think is on your mind is what you say. You know, it's going to be tough at first. They're not going to like it, but they're also going to respect you and say, hey, man, he told the truth. It is what it is. You know, life goes on. Number 14, use social media as a way to show that you have an amazing life, that you're going out and doing fun stuff, that you're going out and actually having a life, that you have women around you if you want to give out the notion that you have abundance of women, or go out and either post up a nice picture of you in some nice clothes, a nice watch, nice hotel, if you want to show that you're rich or show that you have abundance of money. So whatever you want to show that you have abundance of, or whatever you want to show that you have much of, is even happiness. Just going out and getting out in nature and, smiling and having a good time would be a good way to show that you have happiness, you have gratefulness. Showing pictures of you praying shows that you have gratefulness, that you're in with God. But if you want to do what he says, which is abundance, money, girls, you got to slightly show it in your socials. If done correctly, it won't look like you're bragging. You have to do it in a slight little way. You can't do it so much where you're just showing all these girls or showing all this money and all this. You have to do it slightly where people know, okay, that costs a good amount of money. Okay, he must have some money. Or, okay, I see a couple girls around him, or, whatever you want to do. Number 17, don't reward rejection with affection. Don't chase, attract. If someone gives you or says something that you don't like, don't reward them with all this attention. Whoa. Back off. Don't say anything. Chill. You don't have to say anything. It's much more impressive to find out someone is actually rich or someone actually has this material success than going out and showing it and telling everyone. So, keep it to yourself and let people eventually find out what has been going on behind the scenes. Number 18, the less you care, the better you'll do. The more stuff he did in life, the more stuff you do in life, the more confidence you'll build and the less you'll care. The better you'll do. Simple as that. Number 19, the more attractive a beautiful woman is, you have to make your approach unconventional. Try something different, exciting. Make it exciting for her. Try something totally out of the norm. Because, of course, the beautiful woman gets hit on the daily by the same old guys, the same old ways, with the same old tones, at the same old times. So try something completely different. Throw some stuff at the wall, see what sticks. Number 20 is to have so many different things going on in your life, with women, with business, that you have abundance of it so you don't have to care. You don't have to be needy. You truly don't care. If you have this abundance in your life, if you don't have this abundance in your life, act as if you do, and stuff will start coming to you. It's like subconsciously manifesting it. So like I said, have this abundance in your life with whatever topic, whatever aspect of life you want it to. If not, act like you do, and it will come. A weird scientific study that he put in the book was that when female goldfish were looking to mate, the female goldfish would go with the male goldfish that had the most amount of female goldfish around him. So the female would literally go for the guy that had the most amount of girls with the guy that was perceived as the highest type of goldfish. The pimp goldfish, bro. He was swimming around with a cane in that thing like, what up, ladies? And he was getting all of them. Take that what you want. It might be true with humans, might not be. I don't know. I think Dan might be on something. Number 21, remain the same no matter how crazy the situation or outcome or whatever you're going through in life is. Remain the same. Become a beacon of stability. Become that rock when people are freaking out. Become that guy who is breathing in, taking in the moment, and realizing what to actually do with the moment instead of freaking out and letting your emotions run you. Make your steadiness a magnet. Have truth in your character. Number 22, there's situations where you're going to be in where you're thinking, this is impossible. I'm not going to be able to do this. There's no way I can be able to do this goal. There's no way I'm going to be able to do this task. But realize that you are so much more capable than what you think. Your body is so much more capable of doing a lot more things than what you think. Your mind can't even comprehend the things that you can achieve and do. Number 23, This number one secret to having power with women, he says, is to have an abundance of women, to not care, or to also be happy living alone, to be happy being free. Number 24, don't control the women. Don't tell them to not see other guys. Don't control them, but have them work for your approval. Simple as that. Number 24, take pride in what you have accomplished, what you've built, and who you are as a person. You know, I think especially nowadays, a lot of people don't take pride in anything that they do. They have a sense of urgency of getting certain things done, but yet they don't appreciate what they just did. Definitely in life, now there's so many different distractions, as in your phone, as in family, as in the government. There's so many different avenues of distractions, good or bad. But if you take pride in the things that is helping you in life, actually trajecting you towards your goal or your life purpose that you want, you know, you have a sense of gratitude that you can bring with you throughout life. You build more confidence in different aspects of your life that can help you. Number 24, everyone is connected. He's saying everyone is connected. So when you help others, you help yourself. Number 26, don't ever document more than actually living life. Don't ever imitate yourself instead of being yourself. Don't ever regress as a person, but grow as a person. Now I'm going to say that again because that is something I completely forgot that he even wrote down, that he put down in his book. And that's something that is so powerful. Don't ever document more than actually living. Don't ever imitate yourself instead of being yourself. And don't ever regress as a person, but grow as a person. And this is the last tip. Big tip. You simply have to decide what you want. Set your life up so you can acquire it. You pay your dues now. And the setup is all about paying your dues early, so you don't have to later. Everything I have achieved has been through setup and perseverance. This is Dan talking. Do not give up. Success is a matter of willpower. Suffer through physical pain, humiliation, and failure, and use it as fuel for the drive. With a strong will and agile mind, you can overcome almost any limitation. This is the video setup. I hope y'all enjoy it. Ash out.